Hey Megatron, you've been going to the gym? You're looking a little burly. Oh! Cool, but you're fat. Talk about a metal Jean Grey. Megatron has died and come back to life so often in the film franchise. That's not including his constant redesigns between each film. This one is based on the Revenge of the Fallen film, where Megatron was revived and rebuilt thanks to the loyal Constructicon members. It's funny, I remember people screaming that he should have been Galvatron, but then we got Galvatron, and we realized... Go back to Megatron. Well, how does this version stand up? Just like all the other Studio Series main figures, Megatron comes with a cardboard backdrop that can open up for display, showing the forest scene from Revenge of the Fallen. Looks good, and you can play Where's Waldo but with Sam. Megatron needs no introduction, but the leader of the Decepticons needs something with a little power. He transforms into Metal Vomit, or maybe a Cybertronian tank. Yeah, Cybertronian tank. Throughout the mash of gray pieces, you can spot some interesting detail. There's thrusters all around, allowing the tank to jet at high speeds, but also be a jet. I'm sketchy on this. To the credit of the alt mode, at least they can hold back on making it absolutely perfect. Although the fingers are just there, the robot kibble tends to blend with the toy, but they did a better job than the leader. There's a main cannon on the front in gunmetal, and 2 additional turrets that can move up and down. Treads look like they could shred up anything, but nothing's more terrifying than the ugly mug staring at you with the red beady eyes. If you like the look, that's fine. However, I have trouble rolling it around. No matter what, I can never get the wheels to touch properly, so he ends up scraping somewhere. I'm not even sure if I managed all the tabs correctly, but I'm not sure what else there is. Megatron's tank may look like metal shop art of a turtle infused with a tank, but give it a decent look through, and you'll spot some pretty impressive molding throughout the figure, especially in the treads with all the gearing, and cannon that looks like a claw machine from an arcade. It's good for what it's given and probably has more work to it than expected. You just need to sit there and really take it in. Tab everything correctly, and you should have little issue. But with that, how's the robot mode? Megatron in robot mode is a beefy hunk of a robot. Oh, look at that chunky man. He sure eats his cows. Weird skinny arm with creepy fingers, unnatural in motion. But other than that, that's big. He can be huge all he wants, but he needs a good coat of silver. This dull gray doesn't bother me so much in person, but there's a reason there's plenty of custom repaints. That head sculpt is a beast. Pretty far from the original Generation 1 core, but if you look close enough, his forehead kinda has the shape. Hey, it's still impressive and scary with the spiky teeth, sharp eyes, and cheeks that I'm sure will probably pinch you back. From any angle, it does portray some pretty good emotion, plenty of free range, and the joint underneath remains untapped so you can lift up, and man, that looks silly. Did someone say, articulation? Ball jointed head, shoulders out and in, forward to back rotation below, elbow bend. These fingers move from 2 joints. There's a small one right here, still creepy. Hips out and in, forward to back rotation below, knee joint, another joint, and foot tilt. The fun doesn't stop here. Let's take a look at the accessories. There are none. He doesn't even have weapon peg holes, but he's not defenseless. I can tell you I wrote this late at night because the script says he can't even, doesn't even. There's a couple of turrets that can move forward and back, and not to mention his big, massive cannon. Looks pretty good aiming it, but with the sword flipped out... Oh god, this is just scary. Massively overcompensating for something, Megatron? I doubt it's those fingers. Can't be the jet boosters either. Enjoy your flight pack. It's awesome! Eyes, nose, mouth. He's not without issues. I don't know what it is about the feet, but I can't seem to get them flat. There's a great bit that either rounds off the foot or pushes one of the toes out of place. The tilt really helps. He's got panels on the back of the legs that you need to watch out for. They pop out pretty easily, and other than mine with the defect of a loose leg, I can't stand everything else. He's pretty beefy and tall for a Voyager. Probably helps that he has no guts so they can use the plastic to intensify the beef. With that, you can still make him taller by extending out the legs. Might be too large for Optimus and goofy, but hey, stilts are cool. I'm not gonna overlook the fact that it's hollow. From the side, it's amazingly distracting, but if you turn it, it's fixed. Order now! I didn't really care for his design when the film released. He just looked like a big mindless ogre on a tantrum. But with this, I can say I'm liking it more. The toy cleans off and improves the look over the older toys. If you can set aside the flaws and creepy fingers, then this hulking guy isn't that bad. I know figures are getting pricier, but the fact that he feels a little bigger than the average Voyager, even matching with the leaders, makes the price a little more better. Yeah, Tread Toes is pretty decent. I really wasn't expecting much, but I'm pretty happy with the toy. Just please, clip your fingernails. That's disgusting.